For UB, Blake Retell, a redshirt sophomore with a 9-3 record. And for Central Michigan, Cory Keener, a senior with a 14-10 mark.
Yeah, it makes it a little tough on Buffalo when they had to leave their first two guys out of the lineup. Aikens got hurt on Friday, and
Lantry, who's ranked 17th in the country, not in the lineup tonight at 133.
And we asked him about Landry, and it was just one of those things where he just has been beat up. He just needs a time off, type of thing. He could probably, if this was the MAC tournament, he could go.
Right.
But if you wrestle today, you might not be ready for the next redo meets in the MAC tournament. Sometimes you just got to let them rest. And Buffalo almost did the right thing at 25, and they almost won that match. That was a nice job by Buffalo. He was circling away from that, but stopped it and made sure he didn't go out of bounds.
And they'll put him back in the middle.
Good call by the official there. They're still in bounds. Anything is in bounds, but basically he's called it stalemate and started over again. Because you know something happens, they're going to step out.
Stay down the circle.
A lot of tape on that right leg of Retell, isn't it?
Yeah, that knee heavily bandaged.
The day of the funk wrestling does that. Those joints are not made to bend that way. And they all do it. I'm glad I'm old in a different era because I don't know if my joints could bend like that.
Well, they couldn't now.
I know I can't now. Maybe that's what I'm basing it on is today. It was that same position he got at that time. He had a front headlock and grabbing the ankle, and he spun around for his control. He almost got it. The last one they went out of bounds on.
So Keener with the 2-point takedown. Running time clock. Started the minute you show control. Just a minute remaining here in the first period. Central Michigan ranked 17th in the country, coming in here off that big win over Michigan. And UB right in the middle of the pack here in the MAC, making some bold steps this year, but they got a couple tough teams in their conference, and Central Michigan is certainly one of them.
Right now they're tied for third with Central Michigan, third place in the conference. I know they'd love to win today, but it's a couple guys out of their lineup, makes it a little tougher on them.
So Keener with another takedown after Retell's escape. It's now 4-1.
Keener's definitely in control here. Looks like he's waiting for Retell to do something, then to counter.
Get the leg right in.
Oh, we got the new thing Cowboys back, huh?
Let's take a look at that second takedown here.
He does that front headlock real nice. He snaps him down, getting the front headlock. Then he reaches around and grabs the ankle and pulls himself through. He almost hit it the first time also.
One, two, big kill shot, Cory. Forward.
That's a tough leg ride. You got your hip locked down. You can't get up. And that makes it real tough on the official again because the bottom guy can't get up. Yeah, now the leg's out. Now the bottom guy's got to start moving now. Or the ref's is going to say, okay, you got your leg locked in. You couldn't move. Now you can move.
Cory Keener in full control on top. A very dominant ride. Now he says, no, I'll give you one and I'll come back and try to get another two.
The takedown escape thing really shows your dominant of your opponent. The only thing wrong with it is if you don't get the takedown now and your opponent does, the score is tied.
But the other two.
I don't think that's going to happen at all.
Cory Keener now up by 6-2. Count 1 minute to go here in the second period of this match.
Back to them. Leg going to get locked. You can see the camera angle. The knees up in the air. The coach is yelling and telling him, let him go, take him down again. He got 45 seconds, got plenty of time. He's not going to make the mistake that Eastern Michigan did the other day. With the first 2 weight classes, they had the opportunity to get major decisions, and they, I won't say they chose not to get them, but they just didn't work hard enough to get those decisions, major decisions for the extra points.
Another takedown there for Keener.
I like that. See how Keener looked up at the clock, says, okay, I'm going to ride him this time, and ride him up at the end of the period. I'm not going to give him another point.
And just 10 seconds to go here in the period. Keener well in control with an 8-3 count. He's got a point in the bank for riding time here. He'll pick bottom. Coach Stutzman shouting encouragement to the redshirt sophomore Blake Retell in the lineup for nationally ranked Mr. Lantry for UB.
It's an important ride here for Retell. He needs to get the riding time clock down, and he needs to take time off the clock. It didn't happen, so he's got 150 now. Keener does, to score more points to get his major decision.
Nice double drives right through for the 2.
There's definitely a difference here between the senior and the redshirt sophomore.
Now he's going to pick up some back points.
And if he's not careful, he's going to get it pinned out of bounds.
And just as you said it, that's what happened with 1:23 remaining in the match. It is Cory Keener with the fall over Blake Retell of UB.
Keener did a great job there. He worked for his major decision, got his major decision, then he started working for his fall. And he got the ball out of bounds, and that's the way it is.
So that should give them 14 points, and that's going to put Central Michigan up by a 13-0 count.
That was a mental lapse by Estevez there. He got taken down, he lost the match. He knew he needed to take down to get back in the game. And then all of a sudden he gets taken down and he goes, darn, I'm going to lose. Then he gives up the 4-pointer too. It's hard on you. Your mindset is one thing, but your team set is another.
Well, here we are at 149 with number 8 ranked Justin Oliver, just a sophomore, taking on senior Colt Cotten of UB.
When you're ranked in the top 10 of the country in Division I, you got to have your act together. That was tight. He chopped him on the head and shot right away. Well, that wasn't very much on the riding time, then, was it?
When somebody lets you go that quickly, that's a little disheartening.
Yeah, that's why he's ranked 8th in the country. He's just going to keep on coming and coming and coming. Look at that. Keeps on. That was really a counter when he just chopped and moved, chopped and moved, chopped and moved.
So Oliver quickly up 4-1. Now looking for some back points as well.
You see when that hand comes off the back, they stop it right away. But I see he switched off. Okay, I couldn't quite tell where his arm was.
And today's senior day here at UB. Colt Cotten, his mom, grandfather, for some pre-match ceremonies. Couldn't enjoy senior day. You got a number 8 ranked wrestler to face.
And down 4-1 already. That is tough. You get that arm in the back.
You can hear him too. He's got that arm trapped.
Yeah. Oh, he let go of the leg. That's why he's going, that's why you're ranking. We're right to a cradle. It's an escape. Now he's going to see if he can, comes right back at Cotten. A little headbutt there. Yeah.
Cotten got called for a headbutt there.
I saw that little headbutt there too. I just wonder if that's a pre-did thing from a couple weeks ago.
You're going to stop the guy taking the hand off the back. He won't call that, no.
I think Colt just wanted Oliver to know he was there.
Yeah.
Colt got called for that Friday night, if I remember correctly, too.
I remember there was one. I can't remember what match it was.
I believe it was his match.
Well, what Cotten got, he's very, very physical. That's what he is. He's just a tough-nosed, hard kid,
Oliver picks up another takedown. He's Oliver's slick. Yeah, very slick on his feet.
Yeah, you're gonna pound on me and beat on me, and whatever you're gonna do is okay with me because I'm gonna be just slicking you.
Just 30 seconds to go here.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think that was a problem with the shoulder. He blew it though, but.
You call up. You call up.
Well, Justin Oliver living up to his ranking.
Yes.
It's very impressive here.
He said you're ranked top 10 in the nation. You've got to have something going right for you. I don't have the bio on Central Michigan. I'd like to see those 5 guys that beat them.
So that's going to do it for the first period. Is Justin Oliver, ranked number 8th in the country. Up. Let's take another look at that headbutt, Eric.
Yeah, he did put his head down. See how he put his head down to lead his head? If he just would have left it there and came in forward, forehead first instead of top of his head, I don't think the ref would have said anything. But when you tipped your head down, something's going on.
Oliver picked the bottom position here.
Gotta scoop it.
Peterson coming. Is he going to get it? Nope.
Sit again. There you go.
A reversal coming here. You can see this. Yeah, because the other arm went out around the waist.
So there's a reversal for Oliver. He's now well in control here. 9-2. He's got a minute 40 in riding time. And Colt Cotten really got his work cut out for him here the remainder of this match. Oliver lets him go. Wants to get back on his feet.
Move your feet.
You got to get that offensive minded in your soul. If you're not offense and your defense allows the other guy to be all offense, and usually you get taken down as well.
Well, and Oliver with another 2.
The old saying, the best defense is a great offense.
Lets him go. By 8 right now.
Building that score up to get that. He's guaranteed that major.
Oliver very good at changing levels. He's up, down. He pulls you forward, lets you up, shoots in.
See a chop, chop there, right there. Chop, chop, shot.
Justin. Come on up.
And a little bit of a fight on here. I think Cotton's looking for a stalemate, and Oliver's looking for a takedown. Yes, he did. It's just a difference of attitude.
Oliver's nonstop. He's got over 2 minutes already riding time, and he's up by 9. He's well on his way to a major decision, maybe more.
Maybe more.
Oliver takes bottom.
It's nice to be a head coach of a kid that's ranked 8th in the country. You just kind of make a couple motions to him and turn him loose. This is where we started the second period, so Cotten must have chose top. I wasn't paying attention again.
So it's 14-4. He's up by 10. He's going to see if he can extend that to 15. And
just on a positive side, the other night, Friday night, Cotten was losing, I think 7-0, 8-1, something like that. And he fought hard in that third period and made sure that he didn't get taken down to give Eastern Michigan that extra point.
Well, Cotton's not going to quit. He's followed Coach Stutzman here from Bloomsburg. And Stutzman has been somewhat of a mentor for Colt. Oliver with another takedown. He just he's got a young man against him today that's one of the top guys in the country.
And he's got his 12 points, his major decision all wrapped up here. Is he going to try more or not?
Get down. Snap, Colt.
Nothing.
That was nice. Instead of traveling, he went 10 feet to get that far leg, to get that takedown. That's the difference. Most people just drop their knee and reach, but he traveled all
Well,
that
he's
way.
He's going to be up by 14 with riding time here, so he's going to try to back him.
Yeah, he doesn't need to get cute here at all.
Well, that's tough on Cotton's shoulder. He's really got a lot of pressure on that left shoulder.
But he's not pulling his wrist up, so therefore it's not illegal at all. Well, I see what he was trying to do. He was trying to pin him there. Same thing at 141. He wanted to get the fall.
So Justin Oliver, a final score of 19-5, I believe, would be the final there. So that puts Central Michigan up 17-zip. And that brings us to 157. For UB, it's Colby Garrehy, freshman with a 9-10 record. He's taking on number 7th ranked Colin Heffernan, a junior with a 22-6 record. So the freshman got his work cut out for him against, again, a top 7 ranked wrestler in the country, Colin Heffernan.
This is the highest ranked opponent that we have here today for both teams. Number 7 in the country. And we got the last minute substitute here for Garrehy.
There's a takedown for Heffernan. Heffernan with Garrehy with this escape, and so the coach comes to you as a freshman, Eric, and says, "Hey, we're putting you in the lineup today." "Oh, thanks, coach. Who am I wrestling?" "Well, son, he's ranked 7th in the country, so."
Smythe was going to wrestle. I don't know what happened there. Maybe he's got some bumps and bruises also. So, they wrestled on Friday. Nice, just past the armbar. Simple little things. Nothing flashy, just simple little things.
Well, you said before at the big top that I'm sure Heffernan and Oliver, 57 and 49 pounders, do a lot of drill and wrestling in practice, making each other better.
How many times you see it in the high school state tournament? You get a guy that's a state champ in one weight class, and the guy above and below him is placing also.
There it is. Pipe it up. Catch it. I'm smart. No risk.
Built up a little riding time here, it looks like, a little bit. Yeah, I don't know so much as Gary's getting out, or is Heffernan just letting him go to take him back down again.
Compete.
What's the hand action of Heffernan? See that? Bop, bop, chop, 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 chop. Just enough to set you on the defensive. And he usually comes next.
And Heffernan, another wrestler with his knee taped up pretty well, so he doesn't want to. When you're ranked number 7 in the country, your focus at this stage of the game is postseason action as he gets another takedown.
Months away here, for the MAC Conference Championship that qualifies them for the Division I Nationals. So,
55 seconds here in the opening period. Number 7th ranked Colin Heffernan of Central Michigan up by 6-2 count over freshman Colby Garrehy from UB. He's got a 9-10 mark on the season and fighting a real uphill battle against another talented Central Michigan wrestler. You can always count on Central Michigan to be one of the top teams in the MAC year in, year out.
They won the MAC Conference for years and years and years. Then Missouri came in. That year they came in, that was their retooling year. They had the weakest team I've seen them in a long time, so they didn't have a chance to compete that much against Missouri when they first came in.
There's another 4 points for Heffernan. He's now up by 8.
Where were these newfangled youth wrestlers on Friday for tapping?
So Heffernan refers. Let's take a look at the back points there.
Look at that tilt. Yeah. Tap the wrist underneath and the bar on top. So as you work your tail off to get out. When you finally get out, he's going to take you down again.
Garrehy did pick the bottom position. Heffernan trying to get another tilt.
Yeah, sometimes you take that bottom because you know he's going to let you go anyway to take you back down again. So you might as well, instead of starting on the feet, get one freebie. But Heffernan's not going to do that. He's got his major decision. The whole attitude changes when your team's got a 4-point decision coming. Now you try to make it more.
You're up. Keep your hands in front of you. The knee slide. Hip down, cross forward.
Yes, can't get his legs up to get going. Got that leg in.
Now up.
I like how Central Michigan does that. They put the leg in, they control the hips down. You got to push yourself to get up, and when you push yourself to get up, they move to something. Yeah, that another offensive move right after that.
Garrehy gets the escape. Heffernan's got plenty of riding time. He's going to see if he can score on his feet again. Shot in though by Garrehy. Heffernan picks up another 2. Just gets around behind.
That was a good decision by Garrehy. He needs to do something. Yeah.
Heffernan lifts him up. He's going to see if he can score again before the end of this period.
You got to be competitive.
Coach Dustman yelling to Garrehy, you got to be competitive, which is easier said than done.
Yeah.
There's another takedown for Heffernan, now up 14-4.
He's got a Turk. Is he going to get points at the end of this period? That's tough. You Turked him in. Yes, that's going to. I think it's going to end the match. That's the right score, 18-4.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, yes, it's 18-4.
Heffernan shows down, so all he has to do is an escape to get a technical fall. I like how they finished the match off. He had a Turk on the takedown. He says, well, I get 10 seconds. I'm going to do this. Got that Turk right there. Garrehy knows if he gets out, the match is over with, so he's probably extending himself a little bit more. He he has to do something. I wouldn't let go of that because you know it's going to be over with.
And that's the match. The 2 points puts them up by 16. So, Central Michigan now up by 17-0 to count. We're going to take a break and come back with more.